Hi, I'm Logan.
And I'm Dustin.
And we are two gamers.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about Destiny 2. We were able to try the open... What is so funny?
Because you were like... you just like paused.
So this week we were able to try the new beta for Destiny 2 on PC.
It was a lot of fun. The gameplay, I thought, was really smooth as someone who had no idea what they were getting into. Honestly, everything was really intelligent right from the get-go for someone who's new. The controls were really easy to learn. The abilities were fairly easy to figure out. We started off with a story mission, and the good thing about it was in the beta after the story mission, you got a chance to play 2 different PvP maps, as well as a strike that we worked through together to beat. For those of you who doesn't know what a strike is, the strike is a sort of more advanced and harder level that you work together with 2 or 3 other people to beat.
Yeah.
So what did you think on Destiny, having played it before?
I thought there was a lot of improvement from Destiny 1.
Okay.
I thought the missions were more interesting. There was more to do, especially during the strike. There were actual things that you needed to dodge, and you could definitely tell that they're taking a lot of feedback from the first game, especially the vanilla of the first game, and they're really applying it. I thought that it did get a little bit repetitive at some points, but I definitely feel that Bungie is paying attention and really molding it to what people want to see, which I think is amazing. I thought it was super smooth. I agree, the abilities were easy to pick up. I love the new Titan ability. I felt like Chris Evans from Captain America, and I was living my Captain America fantasy up there with that shield.
Yep.
It was just super, super fun. I really, really enjoyed it.
And the final boss of the strike, I mean, we took like 2 or 3 times to beat it. It was so difficult.
Pretty embarrassing.
Not to give anything away, but at one point there is literally fire on the floor. Like, you know that game you played when you were a kid where it's like, dodge the lava because the floor is lava. It's literally lava and you die.
The memes. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, I know.
So what did you think about the graphics?
For me, actually, I thought the graphics were really good. I've had some experience with some PC games, and having recently built my own gaming PC, I was really impressed with how the game looked overall. From the characters, from the lips as the text was coming out, like everything lined up really well, and just the landscape seemed just absolutely gorgeous. What about you?
You could definitely tell that they put a lot of effort into this. I thought it was gorgeous. I thought one thing that amazed me was how smooth it was.
Yes,
and I know a lot of people online were talking about it too, even if you didn't have an incredible gaming PC. Especially a lot of people on Reddit were talking about how they were still able to play it at 60 frames, extremely smooth, even though they didn't have top-tier equipment, which I think is amazing, and it still looked gorgeous, which I think is a feat in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
You could definitely see an improvement in all the character models as well. They're more detailed, more fleshed out, and I think it really brought you into the game, and it was very, very immersive, which I was really a fan of.
Well, speaking of immersive, what did you think about the music? Like, I just thought that honestly, the ambiance and the actual score that was going on below the game really just brought you sort of into it. Especially during the strike, like you could tell when the boss sort of arrives, you're like, oh, okay, shit's going down. Like, here we go. This is it. And I mean, I just was sucked right into the game.
Oh, girl, I love when you're in this big battle and all these drums start coming in, and
it's so great.
And your heart's beating out your chest, and you're like, I don't want to die. And I thought it was like you could tell just the game design with the sound design worked so well together, and my heart was beating on my chest. I was freaking out, and I thought it was really, really powerful, and I thought the score was excellent and really well thought out. Even the sound for an explosion or the abilities, the electricity, things like that, it was professionally done. It sounded amazing. I definitely felt really immersed in it. Okay, take this seriously.
Oh, Dad, thought a minute.
Okay.
So now that we've talked a little bit about So now that we've talked about the game itself, what's the verdict?
I will give it an F. Well, that's fun.
Me too. You know what? I'd give it an F as well. I think the game is well put together, even though I am trash and fell off a platform about 7 times to my death. I would still say, you know what? I love the game. I'll take a little bit of
Yeah.
work to get better.
I think it's definitely come a long way from Destiny 1.
Hmm.
So anybody who's hesitant, I would say that you should go for it if you think that you might enjoy it and you've been
Hmm.
impressed by the trailers, you've been impressed by what we've talked about. I would say go for it. I think it's going to be good.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, thank you for watching our review of Destiny 2. If you like this video, please, please, please like and subscribe below. Also, if you have any suggestions on what kind of games you want to see us review and stream on our Twitch channels, please comment below or shoot us a message on any of our social media apps.
You can follow us at Twitter at the Two Gamers,
Hmm.
Instagram Two Gamers.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye YouTube. Mwah.